What's good, YouTube? It is your boy Big Cool coming to you from Colossal Sports TV, and I am back with another video. Marcos Maidana, who announced his return, ending his retirement nearly 5 years after fighting Floyd Mayweather Jr. in 2014. He is back. He is getting in shape. He is back with Alex Ariza, getting in tip-top shape, physical condition up to par. I think they said he came into camp weighing 231. He has dropped a significant amount of weight. He's reportedly now weighing in at 187, and he hopes to have three fights in 2019. One in June, one in September, and the last one in December. His goal is to get back to 147. He's 35 years old. He has definitely got well rested. It is going to be interesting to see if he has lost any, anything physically. While you can say, well, his fighting style, he has been in some brutal fights. The 5 years, have done him justice, especially his body, his mind. He was able to rejuvenate, enjoy the fruits of his labor, and now he wants to come back in the sport of boxing, reclaim his WBA welterweight title, or just a WBA, or just a welterweight title in general. And it's very interesting, intriguing to see how he's going to look. But there's also a negative side to that. He could completely lost his punch resistance. You know, he don't really know how his body's going to react once he steps in that ring. Sparring is totally different. You know what I'm saying? To get hit in the face after being out of the ring 5 years, it's going to be a major shock. To get hit in the body after being out of the ring for 5 years is going to be a major shock. Something he's going to have to adjust to and get reacclimated to. But he's tough as nails. He's one of the biggest punchers in the sport of boxing. Ask Victor Ortiz, ask Victor KO, ask Amir Khan, ask Floyd Mayweather, ask Josecito Lopez, ask anybody that has been in the ring with Marcos Maidana. He is a very hard puncher. He is a come forward fighter, pressure on 1,000. And if he's able to get back to where he once was, which was never elite, but he was a very good fighter and gave you fits due to his will, the ability to take a punch, his power, and his improved skills. Because when he did get with Robert Garcia, he was able to add more tools to his toolbox, add more things to his game, and get refined a little more. Use his jab to set up, his big right hand, his left hook, box a little bit, what I'm saying, intelligently work his way on the inside, rip those body shots, throw uppercuts. So he definitely improved as a fighter under the tutelage of Robert Garcia. So I'm very excited to see the return of Marcos Maidana, and I look forward to seeing what he has left. A lot of speculation out there is that he may face Adrian Broner in the rematch. We know he beat the fuck out of Adrian Broner when he took that WBA welterweight title and clinched himself a fight with Mayweather, which indeed turned into another fight with Mayweather, which gave him big money and allowed him to retire a happy, rich man, and he stayed away for 5 years. But, there's a whole lot of guys that he can fight leading up to potential big fights with Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, Errol Spence, Manny Pacquiao. You got, like I said, Adrian Broner. You got Andre Berto. You got Devin Alexander. There will be a rematch because they fought and Devin Alexander beat him in a very impressive, performance that night. He dominated Marcos Maidana. Who else? You got Josecito Lopez. That could be a rematch. It seems like a lot of rematches for him. I'm trying to think of other welterweights out there that could, be in line, to get it on with Marcos Maidana. Um, maybe Felix Diaz could, be a guy. Also, Sergey Lipinets, who just defeated Lamont Peterson, sent him into retirement. Danny Garcia is another guy out there who could possibly, get that fight maybe not this year, but in 2019. There's a lot of guys out there that could definitely face Marcos Maidana. And like I said, his style meshes with anybody. It's either going to be an exciting fight, he's going to knock you out, or he's going to get outboxed. But he's never one to be counted out because he brings that pressure and always has that power. He is a little wild in there. People talk about Wilder being wild and swinging and missing. Marcos Maidana is a guy like that as well. If you go back to his fights with Floyd Mayweather, particularly the rematch, Floyd Mayweather sat on those ropes, and it looked like Marcos Maidana was goddamn swimming. Or not. It was the first fight. Where Mayweather sat on those ropes, and it looked like Marcos Maidana was swimming. That's how bad he was missing. Credit to Floyd Mayweather as well, but that's also one of the things that Maidana, probably is beating himself up for, because if he would have took his time and placed his shots better, threw more straight shots, a lot of those punches would have been able to land, and he may have been able to win some of those close rounds. But it's gonna be interesting to see who he fights in June. There's still no opponent that has been announced, but I don't expect it to be anybody of any significance, and I don't expect the fight to take place at 147. I expect it to take place maybe 160-ish, junior middleweight, catch weight of 160 or 158, because like I said, he's still working his way down to 147. And also, if he has problems, getting down to 147 and he feel he can't do it, possibility is that he could, stay at 154, fight at 154. I don't know how he would match up with those guys like Jerry Hurd and Jermell Charlo and Liam Smith and, Julian Williams. But we shall see, man, once he gets into the ring. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you enjoy the content throughout the channel, please hit that subscribe button and turn your notifications on, man, to get notified every time I upload content. Feel free to drop your comments in the description box or in the comment section down below, giving me your thoughts on this. Shout out to the movement and everybody that is moving with us. Be sure to check out 3kingsboxing.com for your latest and greatest updated, unfiltered, and unbiased boxing news and information reported the way it should be. Share these videos all over social media. Until next time, I am out. Peace.